Hello everyone. Hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of a Hannibal reaction. This is Heart Live, and my name is Matt. Hello. Hi, how's everyone doing today? So, we're watching Hannibal again, and this is a fun journey we're delving into so far. So, by the way, this is the first video that I'm recording for Hannibal after the first episode went live on YouTube. So this is the first time I got to see people's comments on it. And people are excited for Hannibal. Not only that, the vibe that I'm getting from people watching the show seems to be way different than I thought it was going to be. So I thought this was going to be a more people perception of this show would be more serious. I'm getting people that are just saying, yeah, this is just like a weird rom-com with cannibal puns at this point. Like, it gets funnier on every rewatch. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I'm not going to be taking it as seriously as I was thinking I was supposed to. So now this is better for me because I'm definitely not a serious kind of person. So the less serious I can take things, the better. So hell yeah. This is gonna be fun. So okay, so yeah, thank you for those comments, the positive vibes, and yeah. So last time on Hannibal, what happened? We followed another serial killer. This one was making fungus people because he wanted to connect with others, and the way he managed to for his brain to make sense of that would be to obviously turn them into mushrooms, and then the mushrooms would move because they sense your presence. Therefore, you're connecting with them. And he, at the end, he got a little bit obsessed with Will, because Will has the ability to put himself in other people's shoes. So it was like, oh, he can connect with others. That's kind of what I want. And he tried to put, oh God, I forgot her name. The daughter of Hobbs. By the way, the entire previous episodes, I kept calling Hobbs Jobs because I was thinking of Steve Jobs, but more specifically, I was thinking to Good Omens when they said Master Jobs' machines, and it was written like Jobs. So I don't know why my brain was thinking of that, but Hobbs, he died, his daughter survived, well, the mom also died, so she was left an orphan, and Will, and maybe Hannibal have some kind of a connection, feeling some kind of connection towards her. Yes, the dude from previous episode, I forgot his name. He tried to bury her, so then Will may be able to fully connect with her, which is a dumb idea. But anyway, we saved her and we got the guy. And also, Will. The thing about Will is, so he was feeling. It's not that he was feeling guilty; it's that he was feeling good that he killed Hobbs. He felt like that was right, and he didn't like that feeling, you know, like I never killed someone, and now that I have, it actually felt good, that kind of thing. So it's a little bit cliche in that regard, but yeah, sure, I like Will's character, and the fact that like there was like a really funny moment previous episode where when they were talking about getting like psychological help or eval or whatever, and I think Will was like, "Are you gonna do it to the other lady and the FBI?" And she's like, "No." And then fucking Jack Raffer said, "We believe Dr. Lecto will be a better fit." And I just kind of laugh because it's like, yes, leave it to the cannibal to conduct the side eval. Oh, that's funny. It's funny for the audience because it's like they don't know, but the audience knows, and it's kind of fucking funny. All right. Anyway, so that's what's happening. By the way, like they keep showing like shots of like Hannibal feeding people food, and it's just like I feel like eventually at the end of the show it's just gonna be like, so anyway, do you like the meals I cooked for you? And they will all stop and be like, holy shit, like they didn't think of it. And then that's gonna be the end of the show. All right, so I think that's it for this intro. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to go over for previous episode. Let's go with this one. I wonder if this show is gonna be like a villain of the week kind of thing. Like every week we deal with a different like serial killer or something. Like we need to profile them, follow them. We see some fucked up shit, some fucked up bip things, and somehow we keep we keep talking to Hannibal, who's just kind of sitting there in the background, just being like, yes, saying cryptic shit. And there you go. All right, so it's like 9 p.m. I need to record this soon. So let's go. Hannibal, season 1, episode 3. Let's go.
Eating her is honoring her. Otherwise, it's just murder.
It's still murder, bro. Is the deer gonna turn into a person then? Yes. There we go. So Abigail is probably gonna matter then, moving forward, at least for this episode. So did that body that she saw, is it just because of the trauma of seeing her parents dead, or is it because she actually did see bodies?
I asked the nurses if my parents were dead, and they wouldn't tell me. I know they're dead.
I mean, the moment they don't give you the answer, then.
Your father is more complicated.
Because he was crazy.
The nurses said you didn't remember.
I remember, I just didn't want to talk to them about it.
How much does she know?
I want to sell the house. I guess it's mine now. I can use the money for college, get an apartment.
Interesting.
What are all those?
I brought you some clothes. Thought a change might feel good. I guessed your size, so anything you don't want, leave the tags on. I'll bring it back. And I brought you some music, too.
Your music?
Interesting girl. It almost sounds like there's something wrong with her, too.
Surprisingly practical.
Suspiciously practical?
I would suggest you can be practical without being a murderer.
I think she's hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
She has a penchant for manipulation, withheld information to gain information. She demonstrated only enough emotions to prove she had them.
You're beginning to appreciate my lack of sympathy.
He is better than that.
He just walks in, sees that.
He is an intelligent psychopath. He is a sadist. He will never kill like this again. So how do we catch him? The as yet unidentified caller was our copycat killer.
I'm a journalist.
Oh, god damn it, it's her!
He killed 8 girls. 8 girls that looked just like me. You better start caring, Abigail. What you remember, what you tell everyone is going to define the rest of your life. Let me help you.
Is she complicating things even further?
He catches insane men because he can think like them. Because he is insane.
Do you excuse us, please?
Wow. This lady fucking sucks. Tell them about how, because of her, another guy died previous case.
There was plenty wrong with your father, Abigail, but there's nothing wrong with you. You say he was loving. I believe it. That's what you brought out in him.
It's not all I brought out in him. So killing somebody, it feels that bad.
You told her I was insane.
I can undo that.
I don't believe you.
It's not very smart to piss off a guy who thinks about killing people for a living.
It isn't very smart to piss off a guy who thinks about killing people for a living.
I mean, of course.
You know what else isn't very smart? You were there with him, and you let those words come out of his mouth.
This is all very true.
To speak for himself.
I've been writing about Garrett Jacob Hobbs. Spoken to the relatives of some of his other victims.
Hobbs is dead. Served a lot worse. I mean, his whole family. He pulled out her lungs while she was still breathing. There's no comfort in that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I am.
He's a relative of the copycat. Of the copycat's victim.
You should know Abigail Hobbs came out of her coma.
Oh my god, you suck. Oh my god, this lady. Cannibals.
The man on the phone?
It was a blocked call. Did you recognize his voice?
I've never heard it before.
Hannibal's not saying shit.
Can you catch somebody's crazy?
He might dispose of her.
Are we gonna reenact the crime? You be my dad, you be my mom, and you be the man on the phone. Abigail, we wanted you to come home.
I feel like he's gonna kill her.
We used to make plumbing putty out of elk's bones. Whatever bones are left of those girls are probably holding pipes together.
Everything is made out of bodies.
At the cabin. I can show you tomorrow. My mom doesn't want me talking to you, much less the news. Since when do you listen to her? Well, clearly I don't. I'm talking to you right now.
You were the bait, right? That's how it worked? You lure them back to Daddy for dinner? How'd you trap my sister? Did you chat her up?
Hey, piss off!
Okay. Okay. He's still a problem, though.
He said he was somebody's brother. Marissa! Come home. No.
So that guy's gonna be a problem. Blood-wise. That's why he's even here. That's why he's even been brought into the story, so...
Go to the cabin tomorrow.
We should report this, yes?
What did he cover? The bloodied stone?
Walk away.
Man, I would hate to sweat so much while I'm asleep. That would be my nightmare, and it would be a reality. The nightmare itself wouldn't matter that much. Just having flashbacks too. Did she actually see a lady's body or
I
not?
was afraid of germs.
Or was it just a nightmare? I'm thinking she might have seen a body.
He was feeding them to us. Wasn't he?
She's smart.
He would have just killed me. None of those other girls would be dead.
We don't know that. Your father.
Oh no! Look above. Oh man. Who's this? Oh, this is new, isn't it? Because the body's still... It's Abigail's friend, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. So it was probably that guy then. That one guy that we just saw. You know what?
I've been wrong about that. Yes, because Garrett Jacob Hobbs never struck his victims. Why would the copycat do it?
This
I
might...
think he was provoked.
This might have been Hannibal who did that.
Nicholas Boyle.
Whoever killed the girl on the field killed this girl. I'm right about that.
He knew exactly how to mount the body. Wound patterns are almost identical to Cassie Boyle. Same design, the same humiliation. Doctor, would you be good enough to collect Abigail and all of her belongings and escort her out of Minnesota, please?
Why leave it to him? Why leave it to him? That's the mother.
You killed my daughter! Abigail, back here! Abigail, why did you come back here? Why come back?
I feel like Abigail's gonna kill herself.
Tell you if I saw him if you tell me why it's important.
To prevent more murder, you psychopath! She's alone. I don't like this.
It's gonna go to waste.
Yes, this pillow. She's going crazy because like literally everything is made out of people. What's inside? What's inside?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay, I just need you to listen to me.
She might kill him,
I
actually.
didn't kill that girl. Okay, I didn't kill her.
And now she killed him. Oh my god, this is going off the rails. And also it wasn't her, it was Hannibal. God damn it! But now she is a killer.
Abigail?
Oh god damn it.
She'll be all right. Abigail,
They're gonna dispose of Abigail.
show me what happened.
No.
This isn't self-defense, Abigail. You butchered him. They will see what you did. Then they'll see you as an accessory to the crimes of your father.
Oh my god, this dude.
I can help you. If you ask me to.
How?
And we can hide the body.
Nicholas Boyle attacked Abigail. You struck Dr. Lecter in the back of the head.
Well, where's Abigail?
Lecter took her back to the hotel.
She scratched Nicholas Boyle on his way out the back door.
The blood on her hands matches the tissue that we pulled from Marissa Shure's mouth.
I didn't honor any part of him, so it's just murder, isn't it?
Most would argue self-defense.
You're glad I killed him.
What would be the alternative? That he killed you?
I didn't know if he was going to.
That's the thing.
You're the one who called the house.
She's dead.
I think who called the house is a serial killer.
She's...
Just like my dad.
I'm nothing like your dad.
No, you're not.
I made a mistake. Something easily misconstrued, not unlike yourself. I'll keep your secret.
And I'll keep yours.
Wow. Really?
No more climbing walls, Abigail.
Really? Holy shit. Oh, that was the episode. Okay, cool. Wow. I thought for sure he was just gonna kill her. Okay, that is a very interesting episode. That is the Abigail episode. Like, I felt for sure that she was gonna fucking die. Like, okay. I thought that she was gonna A, kill herself, 2, be killed by Hannibal. We actually got, like, the weirdest thing ever, which, well, I did for a second think maybe she would kill someone, and she ended up doing so. It wasn't like a calculated killing. It was a killing that happened just because it was unfortunate. But she did kill someone, and then Hannibal pushed her into hiding the body, helped her out, and now he... like, okay, so Hannibal has to benefit out of this in some way. And I'm assuming the way he's benefiting from it is the fact that now the one loose end that might have tied Hannibal to the whole thing happening is the fact that she recognizes that it was him on the phone, and she ended up doing so here. She was like, it was you. So maybe the way he benefits from it is the fact that he goes like, well, you know my secret, but I know yours now. So now you can't do anything to me, because otherwise then you go down as well. And the thing is that I was thinking that the moment she realized it, I was like, oh, she's dead. He's absolutely killing her. But no, he's not. He's just playing his cards right, and he's like, I don't have to kill you because you're not gonna say anything. And if there was like literally any other character, if it was like literally any other show, I would be like, she should be dead. Like, the serial killer should kill her. It would be stupid not to do so. But in here, I'm like, well, Hannibal probably knows her so well, like mentally, because he's as a character, this is his field, right? He knows the human mind. So he probably knows her so well that he's like, you're not gonna say anything. Like, I know you're not gonna say anything, so I don't have to dispose of you. I'll just instead make a deal, because it would be riskier to actually kill you and you were gonna go missing and be disposed of or whatever. It would actually be riskier to do that than to trust you're not gonna say anything. So that to me was like a little bit wild, but after you think about it for like a second, you're like, yeah, okay, sure. Like he just knows her, that he just trusts that she's not gonna do anything, and it's not a matter of trust, it's a matter of he understands her. Because the thing is that the other thing they did very well here is that they established that she is a little bit of a psychopath too, and maybe not fully, but just like even to a degree, a tiny bit. So she, when the first thing we see her, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't like her. It was like she very quickly accepted her parents' death, and she was like, all right, I'm gonna sell the house, and with that money I can use it to go to college or whatever. And it's like, okay, weird thing to focus on. And then the same things regarding like the clothes and the gift cards, and it was like really weird, and I was like, I don't know about that. And then the immediate scene afterwards is when the Alana, I think that's her name, Alana, was talking to Crawford, and she's like, yeah, she's weird. Like, I think she's hiding something. I think she's weird like that. Like, there's something wrong with that girl. And she like described it. She was like, she only showed emotions in order to prove that she had them, just enough, but not too many. She has a knack for manipulation a little bit. It was like, so I think there's something wrong with her. I don't necessarily think that she is accomplice in the murders, but there's something wrong with her, maybe. So then we spent the entire episode just getting to know her a little bit more. And the thing is that so it's not confirmed whether or not she's been helping with the murders. I don't know if she has, but they definitely set it up in such a way that she could have been, because so we see at the very beginning when she's having a nightmare about gutting a deer, and they're talking about the deer and how the deer is like a sensible creature, and the level of intelligence that it has, and just how we're gonna honor every part of it. And I bet that is true. That is something that did happen. We kill deers and we honor them. I don't doubt that. But at the same time, it could have been a thing where, because at the end of the nightmare, she sees, like, she looks down and she sees like hair, like not deer hair, but real human hair. And then she looks and it's like a dead woman. And then she freaks out and she wakes up. And from that, you can think, well, why was that part of her nightmare? Like, is she thinking, well, I was saying, so the thing is that if she had been thinking, well, my dad is a serial killer, my dad is a murderer, so I'm freaking out because I am sharing that moment with him, and that's probably how it was for the other girls too. I don't think she knew that her dad was a serial killer at that point in time. Or she should have known, more specifically, because she bled out and then she fell into a coma. And right here's when she wakes up, so there was like no explanation as to what is happening. He did kill the mom in front of her, so that could have been a thing. But if she's freaking out about seeing that, it is making me think that she was an accomplice to a degree. Maybe she did got the bodies as well, help her dad with it. But the thing is that, well, the thing that actually gives me more clues than that is the fact that when she kills the one guy, the dude, the young dude, the dude that I was going to be like, oh, he's an asshole. And then he became the victim, actually. And in fact, he might have been right. He might have actually been right. Well, no, because he was the brother of the copycat's victim. But he was actually right, but not fully. He was sort of right in thinking that maybe it was Abigail who was an accomplice on that. And when she stabbed him, Hannibal made a point to... He made a moment to just point out the fact that he was like, you didn't just kill him, you didn't just stab him, you gutted him. Like, and you see the body and it's fucking open, and that might have been because Abigail did gut people before, and in this instance it's like coming back a little bit. And the thing is that maybe she repressed those memories, which is why she sees them in the nightmare and she freaks out and she's like, I don't want to go to sleep, I'm scared of what I can see in the nightmares. Like, maybe she is repressing those memories a little bit. Maybe she was manipulated into doing that. I'm not sure how much of it she knows or remembers. I mean, you have to be... Whatever. It's unclear, but I don't know if she was actually... We don't even have a confirmation whether or not she was actually, like, helping the dad with the murders. Because the thing is that they did say that she's, like, a manipulator, or that... And we can see that she doesn't... She seems like a little bit of a psychopath in situations, but at the same time, we see a scared girl, and I don't blame her for it. And you can say that maybe she's faking that and making people, manipulating people because of it, but I don't think that that's all true, because we see scenes where she's alone, like the scene where she is holding like a pillow, and she's freaking out because that other girl died, and I think Hannibal is the one that killed her, and the mom is like, it's your fault, and she's just holding a pillow, and then she freaks out and she gets a knife and cuts the pillow open, and she sees that it's human hair and she freaks out, and he's like, no. And it's like, I can tell that at the very least she's scared of this whole situation. That is not a lie. She doesn't want any of it. So I could trust this girl to think that this is all bad, which is why I was thinking during the episode, like, she might kill herself. Because here's the thing, everyone tells her that it's her fault. Everyone tells her that maybe she was an accomplice, and maybe she was. I'm also guilty of that, I suppose, a little bit. But like, everyone tells her that. Everyone suspects her. Everyone thinks that she's a little odd, and she thinks herself to be a little odd and psychotic. Maybe she's like, I may lie like that. She realized that she's been eating people too, which I'm not sure if that was something that she knew or not. But like, let's say it wasn't. Like. And the thing is that she has this one moment where she's like, your dad killed all these girls because they look like her. And she's like, well, if he had killed me, those girls wouldn't have been dead. And they're like, well, we don't know that. But like, it would make sense because her dad was a psycho in the sense that he was like, oh, I need to kill these girls and then use her parts in order to honor them. Like, that's the way he displayed the love. Like, that's how he displayed the concept of love. And he wanted to display the concept of love on his daughter, which would make sense, but that is the only way he can show it. So as a result, he can't just kill her. So then he's like, well, I'm gonna kill people that remind me of her, and that's gonna be the closest thing we can do, and I will honor all of their lives. So sure. So she blames herself for not being dead because otherwise other people would be alive. And I'm not sure if that is a thing about manipulation or if that is an actual like thing that she feels like, oh, it's my fault, or I feel guilty that I'm alive, which is why I was thinking maybe she'll kill herself. And if she doesn't kill herself, Hannibal will kill her. And the show subverted my expectations at the end, be like, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm gonna use you in the same way that you're using, well, he willingly allowed himself to be used, but in order to hide the body, so both of them would have we have a win-win situation. So that's crazy to me. That's crazy. So now Abigail probably joins the cast, and it's a character that actually knows about Hannibal being a cannibal. Well, maybe she doesn't know that part, but she knows that he's a serial killer, and I'll help her hit the body. But Abigail will lose her life if Hannibal were to be caught. So this is where we're at. Like, it's weird because like 3 episodes in, Hannibal has already been discovered as a serial killer, but we're not gonna do anything about it. So it's weird that it's been 3 episodes and we're already there, but sure. Okay, Abigail is a really interesting person. Abigail seems to be a really interesting character because I'm not entirely sure how much of her is like a psychopath and how much of her is like a real scared girl. And I'm not sure. And from this point onward, she's the only one that knows about Hannibal, but she's not gonna say shit. But Will cares about her a lot, so it's like, it's almost like the team, and by the team I mean like Will and Elena and Hannibal, they adopted this weird daughter who may or may not be a sociopath or have sociopathic tendencies, and has a body count on her. Body count could be 1 or it could be more, and she's not going to say anything. We're never going to confirm it, and she's not going to talk about her weird murderous dad. Not that one, the other one, the one that she just acquired, Hannibal, that one. She's not going to talk about that, and he's not going to talk about hers. So this is a weird situation, and this is a weird character, but I found her very interesting. It's weird because I was feeling bad for her, and I, to a degree, still do, because at the end of the day, she's like a weird, like, to a degree scared, to a degree freaked out, to a degree, I suppose, impulsive young girl that just went up and killed someone. And maybe kill more people because of manipulation or whatever, what have you. Like, we don't know exactly how that goes. But at the end of the day, she is very young. And she is doing stuff that she I'm not sure how much of it she understands. And well, the thing about her is that she's actually very smart. And that is the thing, is that Abigail is actually surprisingly smart. And so I'm just interested in how this character is gonna go forward and how much of her, like, how much will she matter to the plot? That's what I want to know. And yeah, I don't know how to feel about her because it's a very weird, complex, like, mix of weird shit regarding this character. But anyway, Hannibal was actually more hands-on this episode. I was thinking previously, like, are we gonna have like a villain of the week kind of thing with this show? And we still might do with some characters and some episodes in between that are like plot episodes, like this one. But we could still have more episodes like previous one where like Abigail and Will and everything about them didn't really matter too much until like the end, where the dude is like, "Oh, I'm gonna bury Abigail Hobbs," and it's like, well, other than that, that episode was kind of a one-off thing. So we might have more episodes like that in the show. And then in the background, we're just gonna have the weird family situation we have with Hannibal and Abigail, I suppose. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, okay. Hannibal adopts daughter. That is the episode. Sure. What else happened in it? Like, that episode is very Abigail focused, and it's mostly like about that, so I'm not sure how much of it I can talk about other than what I just said. Let me skim through it real quick. It's so funny that Hannibal walks in while Will is given to talk about the copycat and talking about how he is. Jack Crawford is admittedly reasonably suspicious about Abigail. Abigail's friend died. But here's the thing. Here's something that could happen. Is that Hannibal killed her, right? Does she know that he killed her? I don't think she knows. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult to pierce that together. Like, does Abigail think that that guy is the guy that killed her? The one guy, the young guy. The guy that she killed. Does she think that he killed her friend? Because he did say, I didn't kill anyone. I don't know if she believes him or not. And it seems like we're not gonna delve into that too much, so she might never know. She might never think about it too hard. She might be like, well, whatever, he was the killer, fuck it. You know? But it could be a thing where eventually she's like, wait a second. Maybe it was Mr. Lecter who killed my friend. And then at that point, she might become disposed of by Hannibal. Maybe at that point that will happen. So we'll see what that's about then. Because it was Hannibal who killed her, right? Maybe, like, okay, who could have killed that person? Who could have killed the friend, Abigail's friend? 1, Hannibal. 2, the dude. It wasn't the dude. I don't think so. 3, Abigail herself. Maybe she was the one all along. But I don't think so, because I don't think she killed anyone. Like, I'm looking at her after she stabbed the dude, and it doesn't look like she even wanted to kill him. She just kind of freaked out and stabbed him. Yeah, I'm looking at it. And the same might apply to... Yeah, I don't think she killed her friend. Unless she has, like, a split personality disorder. Like, that could be a thing. Maybe that's why she's fucked up. But no, I'm just thinking about split personality disorder because I've been playing Ultra Despair Girls, and that game is a lot of fun. We also played D&D yesterday, and I did because of Ultra Despair Girls, as well as Gundam 00. My favorite character in Gundam 00 is a character with split personality disorder. Not like realistic, just like a dumb anime version of it, which is how those go usually in stories and fictional stories. But I did make a character that has split personality disorder in D&D. It was just a thing of like, well, if she gets hit in the head real hard, then the other one comes out. And I just wanted to play 2 characters. I just wanted to RP as 2 completely different people. That's like the only reason. But maybe that's why I'm thinking about it. Maybe she has that, and she just doesn't remember. Maybe that's why she doesn't remember about murdering those girls. Like, maybe she sees it in like a nightmare, but she's not conscious about it. That could be a thing. Anyway, so because like I don't think we see her like got the dude's body. Does she? She stabs him. Maybe she got it actually. Maybe she stabbed and then got it here and yanked it like downwards. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure. And that's when he died. Okay. Sure. This character of Abigail is gonna be a really interesting one. We'll see where she goes. I'm assuming she's gonna become part of the cast. Maybe not like main cast, but she's gonna be in the background and we're gonna see her every now and then, maybe. So Jack Crawford was right. Also, fucking this lady, the one with the curly hair, the redhead, the asshole, the fucking title crime girl. What was this? Miss Lenz, something. I forgot her first name. She sucks. She just sucks. She's just the worst character. Stop killing random people and kill her instead. Just do that show, please. That's the only thing I'm asking for. All right, so there you go. Is that it for this episode? Yeah, that seems to be it. Like, okay, because of her, 2 people have died so far. She killed the one cop, like it was her fault, and then she killed this guy. So it is technically her fault in both the scenarios. So this show might be a thing of like, how many people is Miss Lynn's gonna accidentally kill? We'll see. All right, I think that's it for this episode. Though. I think there's not much to say other than talk about the Abigail, but I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of a Hannibal reaction. If you would like to see next one though, it's up on Patreon as well as full length for every single one of these episodes. So check out the link in the description for that, social media, everything else, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.